Welcome guys to another video. Today we're yapping, alright? That's not much different than anything else I do, but I hate YouTube intros with a passion, okay? I haven't watched YouTube in a while, other than watching Tommy Innit videos, so I don't know how normal people make intros, and I honestly can't be bothered to do so because, YouTube videos are weird nowadays, alright? Have you ever seen those iPad kids? Have you ever seen the things they watch? Yeah, weird, alright? I don't know if anyone's getting the bed, but it's not gonna be me. As you can see from the side of the screen, today is the 11th of November. Or, yeah, it is November. You know, love that. I'm pretty sure that means it's a very special day. It's Jay Schlatt's birthday. And the past week, it's been weird overall, alright? I haven't uploaded a lot of videos, and I, like, record once in a blue moon, and then I just never edit. I have so many things to edit that are from actual months ago. I don't even know if I can be bothered at this point. But welcome nonetheless. Okay, well, that's flattering, that's flattering. What has happened? So, oh, bitten. No, that's great. First thing I got when I logged onto the server was being informed that apparently I reported someone in Build Battle that I have no recollection of, and they got banned. I'm pretty sure they just made like a penis in Minecraft Build Battle, but they got banned because this is a serious issue. That's quite funny though. I've seen so much worse, like, you know, dream. Alright, I've seen all these like British people post about how school just started from them. I've been in school for 5 weeks. Alright, imagine. That is so funny to me. That people are just starting school, like, that is not fair. I'd like a longer summer break. Can I opt for that? Can I opt for that? Can I have my parents sign a permission slip and let me come into school later? Speaking of school, I'm only taking my core classes. Can you move? I'm only taking my core classes in person. So I only have 4 classes because in America, the core classes are Spanish. No, that's not a core class. Science, math, English, and history. Or government. It's any form of history, in all honesty. And I'm taking those, and they're quite interesting because I have 2 on-level classes of my core classes that are, you know, the grade level standard, and 2 that is a little sad. I'm just gonna leave that. And 2 that are a little different. For example, like, I'm in advanced math, and I'm in an AP class. So I'm in advanced math, and I have an AP class. And then I have 2 on-level classes that are very different. They're all very different from each other. Go away. Actually, I would not like you here. Go away. I just got handstone. What the hell? So, I start off the day with science. And I'm on level science. I don't think it really matters what type of science, but I am in science nonetheless, and I'm gonna hope that I don't think anyone's gonna see this from my school, because, like, that's a huge fear of mine, just because I can't be bothered for them to be like, explain what you meant by this, but it's fine. I don't think anyone spends their time that works at my school system watching Minecraft YouTube. Maybe with the track record they might. Oh, hell, they might be them. There's some weird teachers. One of my old teachers. Anyways, my first impression was that her profile picture on the school app we use was a picture of Stephen Harrington from Stranger Things. Bit odd. Just a little bit. Especially, what the hell is this for? Well, I don't think they really got the message. It's the thought that counts. Basically, this teacher, you know, my first impression, profile picture, I'm like, okay, that's a bit funny, alright? It's not really weird. It's kind of just funny. And then I'm in class. I'm just gonna get right into it. There's been 4 small fires started in total from what I've seen, and 2 of them were in my class actually, and I actually have the story for how all of them happened, because people have talked about it. So in my class period, first little fire is, for some reason, a kid got a hold of a lighter. No clue how, but he got one, alright? He just stole one. I guess he just thought it was a good idea, and he thought he was mature enough to work with this, and then, actively lit a piece of paper on fire, which then got everywhere, and we had to get the fire blanket out, to stop this. And then ashes went everywhere, and we had to leave the door open. Great start to the year, might I add. I think this was first week of school this happened, and then, naturally, another fire got started in a different class period. I think for the same reason, I think. Either they set a piece of paper on fire, or they set the desk on fire, and I think it was that, but it started with a piece of paper as well, which is just absolutely lovely. And then, like, 1 or 2 weeks ago, we were learning about the different elements in a candle, and the different things that make up the wax and the chemical changes, and, the teacher had a candle. I'm like, okay, she just has a candle, she's lighting the candle, it's fine. And then later, a student comes up to her, and, you know, asks her a question, you know, whatever people ask, I don't know. And, she stood very close to the candle, and her shirt lit on fire. And I'm not trying to make light of it, because my shirt didn't get lit on fire. I don't really have a say in this, but she was so unfazed. The student was just so unfazed with the fact that her shirt was going up in flames, and it had to be, like, hit out. Like, they had to, like, clap the shirt, like, with, I don't know how to say it properly, but, like, they had to make sure and, like, put the fire out. And then later on, the teacher makes a joke about it, where she's telling us about the candle, and she's like, oh, blah, 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 you know, you can see with the candle, as, like, Emily got to directly experience. Her name's not Emily, just for the sake of, it's the first name I could think of. But it happened less than 5 minutes ago, and you're already making jokes about it. That is, like, she didn't even seem fazed. Like, I would probably lose my crap if my shirt got lit on fire. Like, that is scary, first of all. And then to have the teacher joke about it was just very odd. And then about a week after that, I saw on someone's story that, in that class, someone pulled the safety shower, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like a shower, but in the classroom. It's just there in case you get, like, chemicals on you, which is probably never happens. Maybe once in all of school, everywhere. But someone pulled the safety shower. Yesterday, no, not yesterday, today's Monday. Friday, in that same class period, apparently some very smart individual decided it's a good idea to put some hand sanitizer in a heater. The hand sanitizer lit on fire, and I saw a picture of it, alright? The fire was, like, at least a couple feet tall. Like, I don't know how these things keep happening, but apparently that happens, and then it went away, because I think there's something science-y when hand sanitizer burns, where it stops burning. Like, it's still burning, but the flames are not visible anymore. And the only way you can see it is because the flames turn clear and blue. And so they thought the fire got put out, and then it came back, even worse. And they had to also get the fire blanket on that. So I don't know if fire blankets can run out or something, or they have to be replaced anytime soon, but please send me a new fire blanket. Our science class deeply needs one. So far there's been 4 fires. The safety shower has been pulled, and a glass beaker has been broken. Also in my class period, where the teacher was demonstrating something, she had chemicals in a glass tube in one hand, and I think just vinegar or water. I don't remember which, but I think it was vinegar in a tube in the other hand, and accidentally spilt the tube and dropped the test tube, and the glass went everywhere. So, you know, oh god. Don't do this to me. What the hell? I'm winning. I just won that fight. And then so many people have already switched out of that class. Like, why? Why would you switch out of that class? That is one of the best experiences I could ever have. Everything that's gone down in that class so far, that is golden. Like, that is golden. I'm not making light of the fires and stuff because there have also been, I think 3 fire drills within the first 2 weeks of school. So, and they're all drills. They were all drills. Like, there's no real fire, alright? There was no real threat, so I feel like I have the ability to make some light of it because it is a bit scary when I'm in the middle of talking, of, like, trying to make friends with someone, and I look up and a girl's shirt is just in flames and the teacher's trying to put it out. That's a little bit scary. This is first period, might I add. First thing in the morning, I just woke up, coffee is still in hand, and we're already having to put out a fire. It's a great class. I really hope that I don't have to get switched out of it because it's truly an experience every day to just observe this. One thing though is the assignments are a bit confusing. Like sometimes assignments will just appear online that we didn't learn or haven't learned about or didn't talk about in class or weren't assigned, and we just kind of have to navigate it ourselves. But other than that, this class is golden. And then right after that, my AP class. Oh boy, is it a fun one. Apparently it's the hardest class in school. I'm not saying this to make myself sound smart. If I wanted to make myself sound smart, I'd be lying. Okay? Apparently, it is statistically proven that it is the hardest class that my school has to offer. She did tell us on day 1 that we were behind. Those were her words. That's not an exaggeration. We were told that we're already behind on the first day of school and therefore given homework and a quiz 3 days later. But I think I'm starting to adjust. Next week, though, I might die because, we're doing something that is termed Writing Week, which is, us writing essays. And you might be like, Ada, what's so bad about writing essays? I'll tell you. We're writing... Someone asked, are we writing an essay? Are we writing an essay next week? And she said, no, we're writing essays. And she's like, oh, so, you know, each day we write an essay in class. And she's like, no, you're writing essays. So, what I can only derive from that lovely, insightful conversation is that we will be given multiple essays every day next week, and my life is gonna be hell because I told that to one of my friends that has already taken this class, and she told me that I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night. My family gone, friends disappear, mental sanity never there, and it will not continue to be. So apparently next week's gonna be very fun. I'll be sure to talk about that because it seems traumatic. And then I have also recently enrolled, I haven't done anything yet, but I've enrolled in one virtual class, which is an elective. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's something, and I have no idea what it is. Like, I'm not taking any electives out of joy, alright? If I would take Greek mythology. And I just want to let you guys know that my school used to have a Greek mythology class, and then it got taken out in exchange for computer technology. Why is there no bridge there? I don't know what class I'm gonna be in, what this elective is going to be about at all. I'm just frustrated that they had a Greek mythology class, and now they don't, because they think that we need to learn computers before learning, because wouldn't Greek mythology be like a religion? Because I'm pretty sure some people actually believe, like, there's no way Greek mythology existed and not a single person truly believed in it the way that they would believe in a religion. Alright, I wish I could learn about Greek mythology because it's so much cooler. Alright, I'd much rather learn about what people thought about the gods, where there's like a god for everything, opposed to just learning, like, did you know that... Oh, I've done nothing. Like, did you know that some people would sacrifice themselves for Christianity? Like, I don't really want to know that. Alright, Greek mythology is so much cooler. I think they have very similar morals, but it's still cool.